at that. I think that people home. Hey guys, good evening everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Once again, United Red Devils 20 on YouTube. Hope you've all had a fantastic Wednesday evening. Hope you all had a good day. Hope you all had a good week. And hope you're all looking forward to another brand new weekend in July 2024 this year. First of all, do a massive favour for me. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, United Red Devils 20 on YouTube. Share the video, hit the tweet button, hit the retweet button. Remember to always remember to put the notification bell on all time so you receive dedicated content right throughout the rest of 2024 on United Red Devils 20. And we have more exclusive breaking news and transfer news coming in from Old Trafford, from Manchester United this evening on the Wednesday, the 17th of July, 2024. We have breaking transfer news coming in from Manchester United. Here we go that I honestly did not expect Manchester United to get this year. A deal and a player I expected to end up at Real Madrid. A player that was heavily linked with Real Madrid throughout the whole of June, throughout the first few weeks in July. And Manchester United from somewhere have managed to pull off an unlikely deal for Lille centre-back Leny Yoro to Manchester United from Fabrizio Romano. Is here we go. Leny Yoro to Manchester United is here we go. Man United agree deal to sign Leny Yoro. First part of medical has already been complete. Lille have accepted a 50 million euros plus 12 million euros add-ons proposal last week. Documents now being checked on club side. Manchester United will pay over 50 million euros to anticipate Real Madrid after green light from the player today. Contract until June 2029 with an option for a further year. Agreement in place and now formal steps to follow. Yoro has informed Real Madrid that they didn't want to match Man United proposal, and Leny moves to Old Trafford and to Manchester United. I mean, what a story, what an outcome, and what a big, big surprise when you wake up on a Wednesday morning and you're expecting Real Madrid to get the here we go for Yoro to end up as their player. I honestly did not expect Manchester United to end up with Leny Yoro. Honestly, what a signing and what a comeback. I mean, what a player we are getting in Leny Yoro. I honestly did not anticipate this morning that when you look on your phone and you have to look once, but not just once, but twice to check your phone to make sure your eyes are looking at the breaking news coming in from Sky Sports that Leny Yoro is flown to England, to Manchester, to do his Manchester United medical. I had to look twice to see if I could believe it, but I honestly didn't believe it. I honestly thought it was bullshit. I honestly thought I was still in a dream. I honestly thought I was still asleep. I did not expect to get a here we go for Leny Yoro today to Manchester United. I mean, how we've pulled this off is absolutely incredible. How Manchester United have managed to get Leny Yoro from Lille and snatch him from the arms of Real Madrid, who was so close to getting him on a free next summer. And they expected Leny Yoro to run down his contract at Lille till the end of this new upcoming season. They expected Leny Yoro to run his contract down and get him for free next summer. Real Madrid are totally in the mud. Real Madrid can absolutely weep and cry as much as they want that they have missed out on such an amazing, young, talented centre-back who is only 18. He is only 18 years old. He's only 18 years old. Leny Yoro has rejected you. He's not coming to Real Madrid. He's not going to play for you, and he's not playing in that B-Tech Scottish Premiership that Real Madrid consist in the Liga. Leny Yoro has officially rejected you, and he's come to the bigger and better, more stable club that Manchester United, as slowly but surely, are starting to become. under this new Ineos ownership. Honestly, I don't believe we've actually done it. It feels like we're in a dream. It feels like, for me, we are still asleep and we are still dreaming in our dream, whatever we're trying to dream of. And this Leny Yoro deal hasn't actually happened. But to get Here We Go today and then to look at Sky Sports as soon as you wake up, it absolutely amazes me how Manchester United have managed to pull this off, because he was fully expected. His dream was to go to Real Madrid. Let's not forget this. Leny Yoro's dream was to go to Real Madrid. He was desperate for them. He was absolutely desperate to go to Real Madrid. He really, 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 really wanted to make that move happen. It was a dream come true for Leny Yoro. But with the news coming in this morning that Leny Yoro got absolutely fed up of waiting and waiting and waiting for Real Madrid to match Manchester United's offer, Leny Yoro, his agent and his family basically were done. They were like, do you know what? We're not waiting anymore. This is either we stay at Lille and we run our contract down and we go to Madrid for free next summer, or we go to Manchester United, who have slapped down 62 million euros, which is about 44 million in English pound notes. We either go to Man United or we wait for Real Madrid. Real Madrid only wanted to pay about 20 to 25 million euros for Yoro because he only had 1 year left on his contract. And you either move or you leave Lille for nothing. And I think soon as that bid from Manchester United went in for Yoro, Lille have no choice but to accept it, because you're not going to snooze at 62 million euros. You're not going to turn that down. Soon as that money has been slapped on the table in front of you, you can't reject 62 million euros. You can't just reject it out of hand. You've got to consider the offer and you've got to take it as legit. And I think soon as that money was in Lille's hands in £4 in French euros, you can't say no to that bid. Lille had to accept it. But the vibes we were getting, Leny Yoro still wants Real Madrid. Even though Man United have put this bid in and Manchester United are trying desperately to clinch him out of from Real Madrid's hands, I honestly expected this morning Leny Yoro to Real Madrid, here we go. I did not expect Leny Yoro to Manchester United, here we go. For me, this is probably the most shocking signing of this summer transfer window so far. No one expected Manchester United to win this race. If you're Real Madrid and you're Florentino Perez, they were desperate for Leny Yoro, but they didn't want to pay stupid money with 1 year left on his contract. And the vibe they gave to Leny was, you either wait and agree to our terms or we're walking away. I think soon as that statement came from Real Madrid and Florentino Perez says, this is our strategy, we ain't changing it, and you follow our plan and you wait and we get you for free next summer, I think Leny Yoro couldn't wait, because that for me showed a lack of respect for the player. It shows that his dream move that he wants ain't going to happen quickly. And that Real Madrid move he desperately wanted isn't going to happen, because Real Madrid have missed out here. Real Madrid fans, I bet you sat there crying right now, because you have missed out on such a world-class, talented, developmental 18-year-old centre-back who has got the world at his feet. Leny Yoro to Manchester United is going to hit a lot of socials, and it's going to hit the world of European football, because I didn't expect us to get him. If I'm being really honest, you see all these rumours that we're linked with him. We've put a bid in. The bid's going to be accepted. Leny Yoro still wants Real Madrid. He doesn't want Manchester United. He wants Champions League football. United have only got Europa League football. But what has swayed this deal, and we can bring the tweets up, how this Leny Yoro deal happened was from this morning. Basically, what's happened here is, if you think about it, can you really turn Man United down? It's Man United against Real Madrid. We don't really win these battles. If you're going up against Real Madrid in any way, you know you're not going to win. You know Real Madrid are going to win this deal, and they know they're going to get the player. But I think as soon as that bid was put in And as soon as Manchester United made their move, I think Leny Yoro's head was turned. I think Yoro's head was turned. Man United are making a big effort here. They are making a commitment and a desire, and they're really, really trying to get me. I've got to take that feeling and that consideration in very quickly. They were clearly after me, and they really, really wanted to sign me. Can I really go to Real Madrid where they're not showing that much affection and that much love for me, where they're basically telling me to wait, run my contract down, or you've got to try and pressure Lille to accept Real Madrid's low balling offer, which wasn't a lot, by the way. It was about 20 to 25 million euros. That is all Real Madrid wanted to offer Lille to get Leny Yoro. That is all they wanted to offer because he had 1 year left on his contract. Real Madrid were told you either match Manchester United's offer or we're accepting the United offer and he's going to Manchester United. But what also has come into terms here, his family have been happy with the approach Manchester United has made. Is also his agent, his dad, and his family, and also his friends. They've probably encouraged him to say, you've got one of three options here. You go to Manchester United where you're going to feel the love of the fans, the supporters, and the club, and the board, and the manager, and also the coaches, who are going to really appreciate you and give you the love and the support that you need at a club. You're only 18. You've got many, many more years ahead of you. Option two is you stay at Lille, you run your contract down, and you wait for Real Madrid until the end of this upcoming season in May 2025. Or we are going to have to try and beg Lille to accept the Real Madrid's low offer for you, which doesn't go a lot towards you. It doesn't give you it gives you a lack of respect, a lack of love, and a lack of understanding that Real Madrid are basically trying to get you for a low offer, which is unrealistic for the quality and the value that Leny Yoro is. Or you go to Real Madrid and you wait and you wait and you wait till the end of August, where your future might be stuck at Lille, or Real Madrid might not come back for you and match Manchester United offer. 62 million euros. A lot of people are saying that is a hell of a lot of money for an 18-year-old centre-back. But Manchester United and what we've got today is Leny Yoro has been their priority centre-back all summer long. I didn't expect that. Would not have expected Manchester United's primary centre-back target to be Leny Yoro. Really, we shouldn't be winning these battles. Real Madrid should have won and they should have come out on top. I think Florentino Perez, the Real Madrid owner, is going to get a lot of shit off the bosses above him. A lot of the directors are going to give him a lot of shit. And I think the fans and supporters are going to be gutted that he's ended up at Man United, where Real Madrid basically had him. And Real Madrid have backed away and backed off the deal because they didn't want to pay the money that they thought Leny Yoro wasn't realistic for his value. It's not just the value they're missing out on. It's also the quality of player that they've missed out on in the centre-back position. And if you look at Real Madrid's options at centre-back, you've already got Rudiger, you've got Alaba, you've got Militao. Where is Leny Yoro expected to play for Real Madrid when you've got Rudiger in front of you, Militao, and you've also got Alaba also in front of you? Where would Leny Yoro fit in to that Real Madrid team? I think Leny Yoro has made the correct decision, by the way. I think he's made the correct decision because I think the money we're paying for him, he's going to have to go straight into the first team. And a lot of people are saying we don't expect that to happen straight away. But with the money we're paying and 62 million euros, which is 44 million pounds, Leny Yoro can't be on the bench. Leny Yoro has probably been promised game time. He goes straight into the first team and he's probably on a significant wage rise in the money he's going to get a week compared to what he was on at Lille. And in the end, Manchester United have come out and won because they've promised him a future. They've promised him game time. They've promised him a future and a career that he can eventually build. Now, he might not be at Man United forever. He's going to be signing a 5-year contract with an option of a further year. He might not be at Man United forever. Leny Yoro could easily get a bid from Real Madrid in 2, 3, 4 years' time, and Real Madrid come back in for him. But Man United are going to demand stupid money, and Real Madrid are going to have to cave in, and Real Madrid are going to have to give Manchester United what they want. And Real Madrid are going to have to cough up. Real Madrid will have to pay what Man United want. And Florentino Perez is probably sat there thinking, what the fuck have we done? Why didn't we just go and give Lille the money that they wanted for Yoro and we would have got the player? Well, that is on Real Madrid. You've missed out on quality. You've missed out on a player that really wanted you. And you've missed out on a player that would have improved your back four immensely. But that's not on us. That is on Real Madrid's naivety to reject a quality, young, upcoming 18-year-old world-class centre-back who is going to make it to the top of European football. He's going to make it. And I think Leny Yoro, now he's here, and once we officially have signed him, which hopefully will be announced tomorrow, we will go live and react to him for becoming a Manchester United player. And apparently Leny Yoro only wanted Real Madrid. That is all we've heard from this story, is that Real Madrid has been his preferred destination. All he wants is Real Madrid. It's Real Madrid or nothing, Real Madrid or nothing, Real Madrid or nothing. Man United have got to be applauded here, and I'm going to give them some credit here. You've got to give them credit for pulling this off, because no one would have expected Man United to beat Real Madrid, a club that are 15-time champions of Europe, won the league last season, won the Champions League last season, have players like Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Mbappe, Bellingham, Valverde, Militao, Rudiger. You would have expected Real Madrid to add that quality straight into their team. And because Real Madrid have fucked up here and are probably sat there crying right now and probably sitting there thinking, what have we done? Why didn't we do this deal? And why did we let Manchester United win? Man United had no choice but to go and get him. As soon as our interest was in there, as soon as we put that bid in last week, I was expecting, we're not accepting it. He wants to go to Real Madrid. We've already got an offer. We've accepted that Real Madrid offer, and he's going to go. And I think Leny Yoro had his mind made up. He wanted Manchester United. He was desperately crying for Real Madrid. But knowing Man United came in, I think he had his head turned. I think he thought, you know what? If Real Madrid aren't going to show me the love or the affection that I want, and I'm not going to get the move that I want, and Real Madrid aren't that serious about me, I've got Man United here putting all this hard work in, all this love, all this affection into me to convince me to come here to Manchester United, to a club that is trying to get back to where it needs to be, which is the top of English football and European football. But we've also got the chance of, I'm guaranteed to play here because I'm going to get ahead of Lindelof. I'm going to get ahead of Harry Maguire. He's going to get ahead of Johnny Evans. So that's 3 centre-backs already. So you're then going to have Leny Yoro and Martinez, I think, will be Manchester United's 2 centre-back partnership. It will be Yoro and it will be Martinez. Unless Man United screw this deal up and it doesn't happen and he fails the medical and he doesn't agree the contract, he doesn't agree the terms, or he doesn't want to come, and Real Madrid all of a sudden come out of nowhere and match the offer, Yoro might have his head to and think, well, all of a sudden they've come back in for me and now they want me. I think if that was me in Yoro's situation, I would tell Real Madrid to go fuck themselves, because at the end of the day, they've not put the effort in. They've not put the money in. They're taking their time. They're expecting me to wait till the end of August when half the season's probably already going to be gone. And they are not going to match the offer. And in the end, I've got to hurry up here because I've got Man United knocking on my door, basically begging me to come here. And they've put all this hard work in. I can't turn them down. If that was me, I wouldn't say no to Manchester United. But you know what, Real Madrid? Thanks, but no thanks. You've wasted my time. You've wasted weeks and weeks of trying to get me for nothing. And I'm going to go to Man United. I'm going to show you what you're going to miss out on. And like I said, Real Madrid in 4 or 5 years' time thinking, right, we're going to have to go back in for him. Can they get him out of Man United? I don't think Real Madrid are going to have any chance of getting him out of the club. Real Madrid can show up their figures of their trophies and their records and the players that they've already got. Real Madrid are in the mud here. Real Madrid are officially in the mud. You may be having Mbappe and showing him off like he's a brand new toy and thinking he's going to add so much depth and quality and skill to your front three. If Mbappe flops at Real Madrid, it's going to be the biggest joke in European football. And I hope he flops. I hope Mbappe does flop at Real Madrid, and I hope it don't fucking work. And another player who could have gone to a bigger club. No disrespect to Real Madrid. You've won things. You've won trophies. You've won Champions League. You've won this, that, and the other. At the end of the day, would you rather go to a pub league that Real Madrid are in, where they batter and beat everyone, or are you going to come to Manchester United with a much more competitive team, much more competitive league, and you're more likely to win a lot more trophies than what you are going at Real Madrid? I think I know what option I would pick. I'm a Man United fan. If Man United wanted me and I had Real Madrid knocking on my door, but right, let's sit down with both teams and see what their offers are and see what they can do for my career. Real Madrid, I don't want to go there. I'm a Man United fan. I don't want to go to Real Madrid. I want Manchester United. And I think in the end, it's been a bit of a masterclass here that we've pulled this off. And Ineos, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, Sir Dave Brailsford, Jason Wilcox, Omar Barada, you've got to applaud what they're doing. Dan Ashworth, you've got to applaud what they're doing at this club. All of a sudden, we are now seeing movement. We are now seeing players coming in. We are now seeing players being sold as well. I don't think Leny Yoro is going to be the only centre-back signing we make. I still think, in my view, Manchester United are going to be making many, many more new signings across this summer transfer window. Theoretically, the Leny Yoro deal is still not official. It is still not done. We've got to announce the player, which hopefully will get announced tomorrow. And I'm really, really excited to, once he's signed, that we can confirm it and we can react to it and see the quality we are bringing in. And maybe when we saw that bid go in and Rio Ferdinand put on his socials that he was begging Leny Yoro, reject Real Madrid, come to Manchester United, come to Man United, come to Man United. That, for me, could have been the end. Because I think Leny Yoro probably would have seen that and would have reacted to that in a completely different way. Like, I've got Rio Ferdinand, an ex-Manchester United legend, now banging on my door saying, come to Man United. Don't go to Real Madrid. Come to Manchester United. We are desperate for centre-backs. And I think in the end, push comes to shove, Leny Yoro, and obviously his family have been happy by Man United's approach. They've shown the love. They've shown the affection. They've shown what a career he can have here. They're guaranteeing him first-team football. He's going to go straight into the team. And I think this also answers a lot of questions to our centre-back lineup because Varane's gone. Johnny Evans, I don't understand why we gave him that new contract. For me, Johnny Evans should have been moved on. This, for me, will also end Harry Maguire's career at United, and this will also end Victor Lindelof's. I think Leny Yoro coming in is ended two Man United players' careers for good now. You ain't going to see Lindelof get back in this team, and you ain't going to see Maguire get back in this team either. I think Leny Yoro coming in has brought a breath of fresh air into that back four because we now have our two main centre-back partnerships with Yoro and Martinez. We need to sort out left back, and we still need a right back, and that back four will be solid as a rock. Hopefully, it will be solid, and I'm hoping that is the direction that we are going to be going down in the future. I'm kind of hoping we are going to see a more positive back four now that can defend, and hopefully the conceding of goals will stop. I'm hoping that is what is going to happen. Now we've got two solid centre-backs who hopefully can keep themselves fit and don't pick up any injuries. I think we'll be fine. The back four will be solid. But like I said, Leny Yoro will not be the only centre-back signing we make. We are now still trying to get De Ligt. The only reason why we can't get De Ligt at the moment yet, is now we have to sell. The two centre-backs you're going to have to sell are the most obvious names at this club. Sell Lindelof and sell Maguire. If you get rid of both of them, we can still bring in De Ligt. And maybe we can bring in Brantwaite. I'm not saying either of those deals are going to happen, but we have now got to sell. Greenwood is gone today. Good riddance. Get out the football club. Aaron Wan-Bissaka looks like he's closing in on a move to West Ham United. So that would be more money in. That would be Martial was also gone. Varane's gone. Donny's gone. We are letting this club clear out the deadwood players we had. And hello to Ashton in the live chat. Man United had to have a clear out. Man United needed to get rid of players, and they knew the rebuild that we needed was going to be massive. Hopefully, it won't just be Xerxes and Leny Yoro, and that's it. I'm hoping we're not just going to sit for the rest of July and do nothing, because we still need to move. Real Madrid were in there for Yoro. We were in there, but we weren't the only clubs that were interested. The exclusive today, PSG were after him. And so were Liverpool. Liverpool pulled out of the Yoro deal because they knew and they fully expected Yoro to end up going to Spain to play for Real Madrid. So Liverpool pulled out. PSG also came knocking for Yoro because they thought they had a chance of getting him at PSG playing for Ligue in a Ligue 1 league. Like, no disrespect. Ligue 1 and the Bundesliga and Serie A can't compete with the Premier League, and nor they can't compete. Those three leagues cannot compete with us. The Liga, the Bundesliga, and Serie A cannot compete with the Premier League. I think the pull of the Premier League also helped Joro made his mind up. And obviously, today was push come to shove. And what I mean by that is Joro had to make his mind up. I either go to Man United or I don't. Because Real Madrid are clearly waiting for me to run my contract down. And the love and affection I'm getting from them is, you'll go with our strategy, you'll do as you're told. I mean, for me, that's really rude. If you're telling an 18-year-old centre-back that you will follow our strategy and we ain't going to change it, especially for you, that is very rude. If you're telling Leny Yoro, run your contract down, wait till next summer, wait till the end of this season coming, screw that. If you don't want me, I'm going to go. I'm going to go to Man United and you're going to look really, really stupid and you're going to have mud on your face because you know you've missed out. And in the end, you've missed out. And Leno is going to be a Man United player. Something that I wouldn't have expected to wake up on this Wednesday morning. I didn't expect it. I had to look at my phone, not just once, but twice on Sky Sports to see if this was true. And it was true. We got the deal done. A lot of people were streaming about Man United news and transfer news. The United Stand were, other United fan channels were. And then we got the news. And then we got the news breaking right in the last few minutes of their live streams that Leny Yoro is coming to Man United. This isn't a dream. This isn't a pipeline dream. This is happening. And no one expected it. It came out of the blue. Because the news we had last night is Real Madrid are going to put another bid in. Real Madrid are going to come back in. That bid wasn't coming back in. Real Madrid pulled out. And apparently the news is the Leny Yoro deal to Man United was accepted last night. The move was accepted last night, which we didn't know. No one knew that he already agreed to come to us. No one knew Leny Yoro was going to end up being a United player. No one knew. I didn't know. You didn't know. No one knew what was going to happen with Yoro. We all expected it to go one way, and that was Real Madrid have got the man they wanted. And obviously, Real Madrid have tried and they've huffed and puffed, but unfortunately, they couldn't play Leny Yoro's house down. Leny Yoro stood tall and proud of what he's done at Lille. He's had a fantastic career for them. 46 appearances, 2 goals. His defensive line work is remarkable. The height's on his side. His long-range passing's on his side. His defensive work rate on off the ball is remarkable. We are getting a world-class centre-back here. I can't tell you enough how excited I am to fucking have Real Madrid sat right down on their perch again. We are Man United and we're never going to stop. We ain't fucking going anywhere. So people can say the pull of Man United is no longer there. Players don't want you, this, that and the other. It still shows we've got the pull. It still shows we've got the quality. And it still shows as a football club that we aren't giving up anytime soon. We are going to keep going and going and going until the light bulb blows out. Like, we ain't going to give up here. We're Man United. We ain't ever going to stop. We ain't just going to surrender. Man United are a club on the way up, and I think people are shitting themselves. I think people are scared because they're going to look at this Leny Yoro deal thinking, oh shit, fucking hell, Man United ain't messing about anymore. They're not overpaying. They're not giving in to the club's demands. and they're getting deals done quite quickly, and they're not just paying all the money all in one full swoop. Again, we're doing exactly what we did with the Xerxes deal. We are paying out the payments for the transfer over the next 4 or 5 years. We're giving Lille so much money a year to get this Leny Yoro deal completed. We're not having to pay the money in one full swoop. And people saying, it's 62 million euros, it's about 44 million. Yeah, we're probably paying 10 million this year. We're going to probably pay 10 million a year after, so that's 20. Another 10 in 2027. And then in 2028, the deal will be officially complete, because even though the deal's going to be signed anyway, the money will be paid off by then. We're not paying the money in one full swoop. And I'm excited. I can't tell you how excited I am about a player that is going to offer that back line so much more clarity, so much more defensive work. We are not going to concede the goals we did last season. With Yoro at the back, what have we got to worry about? But like I said, Yoro alone is not going to be enough to sort that back four. If we can shift Lindelof and we can shift out Maguire, keep Evans, you've got Martinez, you've got Yoro, go and get De Ligt. And do you know what? If we can't get Braithwaite, there's one centre-back out there I would take on a free, who left Sevilla after his free transfer at the end of last season. Go and get Sergio Ramos for a free. You've got Ramos, Yoro, De Ligt, Martinez, and Johnny Evans. That is 5 proven centre-backs that could improve Man United overnight. We wouldn't have the same problems of last season. You've got a leadership role in Ramos. You've got a quality young upcoming centre-back who's got plenty of development ahead of him in Yoro. You've got workability of De Ligt, who won the title at Juventus, won the title at Bayern Munich in his first season out at the club. If you can bring him in, who can work with Martinez, and then you've got the experience and the leadership of Johnny Evans. What is that back four got to worry about then? The midfield, and I think the attack, and also Onana are going to look at that back four and thinking, now we're moving. Now we are now starting to move as a club, and we are starting to do things properly when we should have been doing this in the fucking first place. And I think Man United have to change it up this summer, because United know they are not going to take any shit off anyone. They're not going to take any crap off anybody. Man United have got to get this right. And I hope Yoro works out. But you're playing in Ligue 1 and it's at Lille. I mean, no disrespect to Ligue 1 and all the French teams in that league. It is a pub league. It's like the Scottish Premiership. It's Celtic in Scotland. It's PSG in France. In Italy, it's basically between either one of Juventus, AC Milan or Inter Milan. La Liga is either Real Madrid or Barcelona, because no one else can compete. And the same thing happens over and over again. Man City obviously are dominating the Premier League. We have to hold our hands up. They're dominating it. But like I said, Yoro's got to work, because if this signing doesn't work and it goes pear-shaped, we have screwed ourselves up, and we are going to look really, really stupid if this Yoro deal doesn't work out for the club, the fans, the supporters, and Erik ten Hag. But if he's been clearly the number one priority, we are still getting linked with De Ligt this morning, and this evening we're still linked with De Ligt. We still are after De Ligt. So I think that deal will happen quite quickly. We're also, linked with many, many other centre-backs. I mean, Todibo looks like he's going to go to us. I mean, it would have looked different if we would have managed to have got Todibo in. But because Nice are owned by Ineos and so are Manchester United, we couldn't do the deal. And that sucked, because maybe we wouldn't have gone after Yoro. Maybe it might have been Yoro, Todibo and De Ligt, and we wouldn't have bothered with Braithwaite. Or maybe it would have been Braithwaite, Todibo and Yoro. I'm not 100% sure how it worked out, but clearly Yoro's been the player that they've been after. And we only found that out this afternoon. Yoro's been the main player and the main centre-back that we wanted. And we've managed to get our number one priority. Xerxes was our number one priority. So we are starting to pull our number one transfers that we really, really want out of the rabbit hat, out of the magic hat, and gone easy wizzy, let's get fucking busy. And all of a sudden, we are now getting the movement that I want. Get players in, get players out, and let's motor. Because we want clearly all our signings in when we're on tour. That still ain't going to happen, because we still need to sign a midfielder. We need a left back. We need a right back. We need another centre back. So we still, and maybe another striker. So that striker, left back, right back, centre back, and midfielder. I think for me, we still need another 5 players. If we can get Lille, tick that off. That's the centre back done. Wan-Bissaka's going to West Ham. If you can get Frimpong in from Bayer Leverkusen, go and do that deal. That's the right back done. Left back, I would take that Gutierrez from Girona. We're clearly not going to get Kirkez from Bournemouth because Bournemouth want stupid money. No one's going to pay 40 to 50 fucking million. No one is that stupid enough to do that deal. So for me, Gutierrez, done. Left back sorted. Midfielder, go and get Agate from PSG because it looks like the João Neves deal to PSG is going to happen. PSG and Benfica are currently in talks to get that deal done. So it looks like João Neves is going to go to PSG. That might mean for Man United they get Agate. But where are PSG getting that money from to get João Neves? Because we've heard from Benfica, we want the 120 million release clause paid. If he ends up at PSG, it's a bit of an X in the box because that was the midfielder we wanted. That if we can get Agate, who we are after, we have to sell Scott McTominay and Casemiro, or one of the two to get. I would sell both, and then bring in 2 midfielders. Amrabat, Agate, that midfield sorted. Then you wouldn't have to worry. But yeah, it'd be interesting to get Agate from PSG. For the striker, apparently we need to sell Sancho. We're going to sell Palestri, so you would have Ahmad and Anthony on the right. If you can get Ivan Toney for Brentford, I think that would put the icing on the cake. So you would have Yoro, Xerxes, Toney, Frimpong, Gutierrez, De Ligt, and Agate. If you said to me Man United would sign 7 players to summer, I wouldn't believe you. But that's 2 out of 7. Let's go and get these other deals done and let's get our business done before the start of the season because we kick off against Fulham in less than a month now. We are literally a month away from kickoff to start the new Premier League season for the 24-25 season. If we can get all our business done then, what could happen this season could be our best season ever because we're having a great transfer window. Yes, it's been slow. Yes, it should not have taken 5 weeks. Like a lot of people will have to look at my view. It shouldn't have taken 5 fucking weeks to get a centre-back in. It should have been taken about 1 or 2, not 5. Because we're on week 5 of the transfer window now. It's been open 5 weeks on Friday. It shouldn't have taken 5 weeks. We should have done our business quickly. For me, we've still not been efficient enough. But today is a massive, massive shock of belief and character. It's a massive shock for everyone connected with football. That Leny Yoro to Manchester United is here we go. We've got the here we go for Yoro to Manchester United. I hope it works out. We're all going to have to back the player. We're going to have to back the club. We're going to have to back him because of the money we paid, and we're going to have to get behind him. For his age, at the age 18, he will make mistakes, but for Yoro, welcome to Manchester United. Welcome to the Manchester United family. Can't wait to see you pull on that red United shirt for next season. So, hope you enjoyed this reaction to Yoro. Hit the like button and the share button. Please keep subscribing to the channel. United Red Devils 20 on YouTube. Share the video. Hit the tweet button. Hit the retweet button. And remember, that notification bell, please go and put that bell on all times to receive dedicated content right throughout this year in 2024. We've got the summer transfer window covered right till the last day, and we'll be going live with breaking transfer news and news from across Europe, the Premier League, and on obviously Manchester United. If we get any more, here we go, any more new players coming in. And if any players go, we will react to that as well. But we have done that here on this Euro live stream as well. But it feels surreal. It feels like we're still in a dream. It feels like a dream that was never going to come true. Leny Yoro to Manchester United is here we go. Leny Yoro to Man United is going to happen. But Madrid are in the mud, in the mud. Madrid are in the mud. Na 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 na. Madrid are in the mud, in the mud. Madrid are in the mud. Leny Yoro to Manchester United is here we go. Welcome to Manchester United, Leny. Welcome to the Manchester United family, my friend. Can't wait to see you at Old Trafford next season. Leny Yoro, Leny Yoro. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.